cycling through a good couple of options. It's going to be the Civic.
Man.
Okay.
Azir Sivir.
There's again, we'll stop the base, but Shigenda kind of has free move to do whatever he wants. Basically all of the time.
All in from Cassante, looking to turn it around, but the shield is still there. Shigenda's just zooming away. He's a bird again. Nothing Photon can do. Douglas on the way up. Shigenda overstaying his welcome on the top side.
On the top side from Photon.
Ghost trade. Speed up coming through. Q3, where's it going to go? Marcoon, can he find the angle back on a Photon? Photon cancels the ult. He's going to get very tanky, but he walks right into the bush. Will they just be able to burn him down? The pull back there. Douglas trying to keep his top laner alive, but it is not enough. He needs to get the hell out. You're going to try to body block as much as possible. Quick crash down to get out to safety. Nice punish from Rogue.
Okay,
Really wants someone for him. Handshake, and now they're going to try to turn this one. Big damage goes on to Carzzy. Now trying to turn it back. Carzzy lives for a little bit of time. They're buying a bit more. They cannot find the kill. He will drop. Bailout, not enough. So Lee's getting taken in by VTO. VTO now looking to follow up. Comp is dead as well. 2 quick kills for the Akali. Oh, the Xerath last week was rough, but back onto Comfort, and VTO is popping off. Triple on the bottom side. Elise now going to try to retreat. That's a chunky wall, though. He's going to have to be careful. Carzzy now in trouble. Can't flash out to safety. Ulti only going to hit the Vi. Marcoon now behind him. Easy pickings here in the mid lane. Solid opportunity.
If VTO's even a screen away from comp like he is right now, you just have to be worried.
The engage. Interrupt now coming in onto VTO. VTO can't just try to dash through. Will retreat to the safety of his team. Shigenda going to go for the stun here, but the tower is already down. Team now looking to follow up. Douglas stepping forward. Q3 from Photon not going to connect. Scryer's Bloom showing that Larson is on the way, and Vitality will just back off. TP into the mid lane. Rogue ready for the 5v5. VTO off to the side. Shigenda has spotted him. Rogue have spotted him. Hostile takeover hitting a few. They're just focusing on the objective. They just want to burn this one down. Marcoon pulled out of the pit, and it should just be Chemtech's soul for the side of Vitality. Rogue came, but just to spectate.
It's not the quickest in the world. If they actually found that pick onto Shigenda, it wouldn't have been too bad to look for an attempt. But Rogue can just sit here happily.
Flash forward, stun, looking to lock down Shigenda. VTO spotting on the side, trying to keep eyes on Comp. Dash backwards, Charm is there, but VTO already in the shroud. Comp's going to be in trouble here. Marcoon trying to body block, but in he goes! Golden in the backline is VTO. Eyes on that Akali. The devastation she can wreak is legendary, but Photon, the one to find the kill. Vitality now following up. Rogue looking a bit scattered here. I think you just concede the tier 2. With flash over the wall, Hylissang now coming in. No one going to get hit by the hostile takeover. The handshake is there. Larson now going to get pulled back and cut down in an instant.
Is this the game?
Comp now running. VTO found another. Marcoon will get dropped as well. It's a double for the Akali. They've got the buff. They've got the Void Mites. Vitality might just end it here.
At the drop of a hat, it felt like Vitality find their engage in the mid lane. They've got a wave, and it's as simple as that. Rogue,
there you go.
It felt like.
Tying it up, 1-3. One of the League of Legends games of all time. There can be no doubt.
Orianna Nocturne combo and kind of one-shot the backline, or you go for something, I mean, like the Niski Gragas. That's a classic, yeah.
Try to get this wave in and not cost them too much, as Exakick and DOS were coming out from a reset, so DOS just helping out his mid lane.
Knock up there, knock back, knocks him away from the tower, burning, ticking, first blood!
Loses flash, and we'll see if they can actually punish it. I feel like Niski's going to be able to just clear away the wave for the most part.
Goes down, Wonder going to sidestep. Now here comes the Nocturne, and this time Udyr is out of health.
And in this case, they've got the Nocturne, they've got Rumble. Very easy, as Jankos
could be in trouble. Isma's got no mana.
Yeah.
There is no reason for him to be here. He's just offering up a double kill if he sticks around. Shennis ulti is going to connect, shield there, extra assist going in for the bottom side of the map, and Team Heretics managed to punish on the top side, giving the kill over to Wonder as well.
Positioning pretty much perfectly, because the dive is really easy to execute. Speaking of
Relevant,
easy to
may
execute,
have overstayed. That's the package on top side of Relevant. We'll just drop here. Kill going to be given over to Perks. Takes his sweet time there. Gatling gun and an extra rocket to finish it off. But again, posturing. And now the Seraphine, shielding and sustain, starts to come into play as Exakick forced to back away. Package to the backside. Exakick still standing. That's going to be big. Blue wall hitting onto 2. Is it going to be enough damage? Exakick continuing to free fire. Jankos leaping in. Should just try to take down the Zen. So many blinking health bars on the side of SK. Patcher stepping in. Finding the kill on the Zeta. And now Jankos looking to follow up. Wind becomes lightning. Already connecting on Isma. Meanwhile, Team Heretics pushing SK back to their tier 1 tower and looking to secure this Drake. Look at enemy Senna. 82 CS, 1.2k gold lead over the Recon, almost 2 items completed. But there is the ulti, knock-up coming through, but immediately no fall. If the play has already gone bad, there's an Udyr in the midst of the entire SK lineup. Finally, the equalizer goes down, but there's no fall-up. There's no room to respond. Team Heretics slaughtering them. The Ophelia Assault does nothing in the face of the Xin ult. Knock back under the tower. Maybe they can get one back in return. Actually, terrible guns for the follow-up, and Team Heretics standing 5 members strong. They will not go down, but it's just going to have to back off. Perks off to the side. Can go unstoppable. X-Kick forced to flash away. Maybe they can try to turn this one back. Perks has been caught out. Big shutdown. Going to slow down the Baron. A pretty cost-effective buy in terms of what it could get you. It's just a 2,600 gold. Pretty expensive at this point. Isma caught out and is just going to die here.
It doesn't feel like SK have an answer. It felt like they had to try and find those engages 10 minutes ago. They weren't able to, and now it's just
dead.
Getting run over across the map.
It's a 2-item Senna support with Bloodsong. She hits like a truck.
We won't, thankfully. I'm just trying to rack my brain. I mean, I feel like so much of this game is just in Team Heretics' hands.
Back there, X-Kick already dead. Perks off to the side, untouched. Dost knocked down. Wonder just gonna walk forward and tank this tower. Look at those shields, folks. You have to understand, the League of Legends player base are wizards. No matter what the design team does, they will ruin the game. They will find a way.
Well, Dost has no health or flash.
Wonder now backing off. X-Kick is dead already. Equalizer does nothing. Yanko's following up. Wind becomes lightning. My favorite ability to say today as a double kill goes through for Team Heretics. And yeah, get excited. They've already won.
All right, SK. What do you have for us at your 10k gold deficit? Because we know what Heretics can do. Or is it just going to be, it's not a slow bleed, it's a very quick one.
Isma tries to strike fear into their hearts. They are not afraid at all. They're doing tons of damage. SK getting slaughtered in their own base. Cannon Creep not stepping forward, though. Have they potentially overstepped? The answer is no. They are actually unkillable. Are you kidding me? There are 2 towers standing. Team Heretics don't care. Team Heretics coming in, tying up SK 3-1.
Don't make the list.
Okay, did Gurbot consider that the 2 players that were sacked were playing Wunder?
As MDK look to react to this push by G2, flash forward by Alvaro, flash away by Mickey, but the Spectral Maw, the heal for the movement speed. Spectral Maw stun going down as well as Mickey falls low, 100 HP on him. He will fall first, the bailout available for Elioya, but he doesn't even need it as they chase onto Hans Summer. Can't quite get the damage down. They're still looking for a little bit more. Hans will be able to flash this wall, and MDK get first blood. You can see Broken Blade just trying to trade in, but Gwen always known as a good pick into the Cassante. A little bit more difficult when Yike is here to help though. Mervin, no flash, remember, and will be taken down. G2 finally on the board. You can see Mickey and Hans Summer would be the first ones to react. Both have the level 6. Elioya is going very hard for this. The blast cone available, but the cease and desist into the grasping roots will knock him out. Yike still trading in. Frescawi moving from the mid lane. Elioya will fall, but the bailout will bring him back, and now MDK can start to open up. Hans Summer caught out once again as he will go out. And now Mickey trying to escape. Only has the flash. Good grasping roots, but will it be enough? Elioya chasing in, and his 3 quick kills over to MDK.
I think this is so cool to see though from MDK is actually Mickey's going to get caught here as well now.
Mickey has flash. Super has the arrow flashed away. Hans Summer dodges to the other side. Hostile takeover coming in. That's going to hit Hans Summer, who will chip away at Mickey. Yike going in onto Super, who will fall even through the bailout. Frescawi on his way, but remember, no Pop Blossom for that Nico, so G2 just get the wave in. And they don't have to play around the possibility of it because it's now become a certainty in the mid lane. Elioya will ride the Herald. Charge it straight into the tower, the hostile takeover. Hits onto Hans Summer, there's the arrow as well. No cleanse on him, Spectral Maw for the stun. The CC chain from NDK is enough, and the tower falls to the power of the Mighty Mites. And it does actually, I was talking about this with a team yesterday, it does the same amount of damage whether you ride it or not, but that's quite a lot of damage going out onto Frescawi, but he gets the shield. The bailout enough to help him out. And MDK get another kill as G2 look for the engage. They might even get another tower out of this. But I totally agree with you. It can feel like you're trying to make too many plays at once or just trying to make a play when you don't actually need to. Broken Blade trading with Mervin here in the top side as the Ike comes across. The all-out pulls Mervin back. And remember, still no flash on that Gwen. She might be immune, but that immunity falls off relatively quickly. Mickey stunned up by Elioya. Spectral Maw coming out, and Mickey should fall. Hit flashes the Heartbreaker in the opposite direction. Alvaro, though, with a nice handshake, pulls him back to his demise. A deal with the devil there for Mickey. I think it might be 240 gold you spend on it, I think. But it's not a large investment as Merwin is shuffled back here. Yike looking for the damage. Merwin going to try and dash across the wall, but he doesn't have time. As G2 collapse again. Alvaro now caught out as well. Yike standing on that blast cone. Alvaro trying to click it, but he just can't get onto it. Hostile takeover will force Broken Blade back, as will the blast cone. And Elyoya now stepping in, looking to see perhaps if he can steal away this Baron. No top laner for MDK. He does have TP, 27 seconds away. MDK will see the Baron as they step around the corner. 6,000 HP on it. TP behind as Frescowi looks for a flank position. MDK might just be calling for the fight after the Baron has fallen. Frescowi gets a 3-man knockup, but the rest of the team aren't close enough to close in. Summer will fall first. Frescowi has to pop the stopwatch, but immediately goes pop afterwards, and now Caps is sliding forward and gliding forward. Elyoya falls. The bailout brings him back for a second, but it's not enough before he's shut out of the fight. G2 ace MDK around the Baron. Caps trading with Merwin. And Merwin losing out on that trade right now. He'll try and snip him. The Caps can just wait this out. Merwin doesn't really have many ways out apart from the dash. The arrow's going to land onto Mickey, puts down the grasping roots. Merwin losing to Caps, as we said, as Caps will take the kill. Summer getting caught, though, and locked out by MDK. MDK really need those flank positions as well, and you can see the sides awarded. Mickey gating off Merwin from the top side. Frescowi on a ward. G2 will just wait it out. Cease and desist. Caps jumps across. They decide who their target is. Frescowi the first one. Elyoya trying to get onto Caps. He dodges away with a Heartbreaker. Perfectly played there by Elyoya. The root going down onto Yike as well as Elyoya tries to trade back in. Yike trying to get back into the pit, but he can't get there in time as Super takes the Drake, and this is a great fight for MDK. The lockdown on Caps, and Merwin shutting Broken Blade out. G2 will start up the Baron. All 5 members of G2 here. Merwin catching mid.
You have a lot of poke here, but there's the all-in from Breeby.
Breeby looking for it. Hasn't used that ultimate as of yet. 6,000 HP on the Baron. Broken Blade dances back. Elyoya low. 3,000 now on the Baron as Merwin goes forward. Hostile takeover only hits onto BB. That's not really the target you want. Frescowi goes in, only hits onto BB. It's still not the target you want as the Baron falls to G2. Hansama flashing away. Caps trading down towards the bottom side as he finds an answering kill. Mickey's already fallen, but G2 now start to collapse. Elyoya caught out. Nothing he can do, the last man standing, but G2 wipe away MDK. But MDK put up a really good fight in the early game. They had the advantage, but G2's ability just to play around the map was a little bit too much today. G2 will meet SK at the top of the scores at 3-1.
I was going to say, though, you kind of want some engage here, right?
Yeah.
So I think you're actually all right. You could go for, like, the Rel or an Alistair even could work well here, where it's just like, hey, I'm going to be that ball delivery system. Rel.
Good hawk shot from Ice did spot out the fact that Jun and Razork were waiting here. Trying to stop Lebrov from stepping in. They'll land the stun, they'll land the knockup. Crash down, Razork flashing forward. Lebrov very low on HP, will be taken out. Just get the hook back into a 3-man shuffle. Sheo on his way with the cease and desist, and now Razork's tanking the tower second. BDS get 2 out of a Fnatic play.
That was nasty from BDS. What could have been an absolute disaster for Labrov.
I mean, I think it's the same as before when you really kill someone 1v1. Today I got killed 1v1, which felt a little bad, a little embarrassing for me. Oh, this is all in here happening.
Ragnarok coming out. Oscar doesn't really have anywhere to go. Does still have the ghost, but Adam with the undertow will land it. Recall correctly. Distracted by Broken Blade's dulcet tones, that guy. Ice is dead. If he survives this, he's got ice in his veins along with his name. Flashes away, but there's the lockdown. Razork will take the kill.
If it's an Australian one, is it Down Sunder Sky?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Flash in from Jun in the mid lane. Nuke caught out, puts the Emperor's Divide down, but the damage from the Yumu's plus the shockwave from Humanoid is just enough to lock down the enemy mid.
What, the way you send it the wrong direction? Yes, definitely.
That's very true. As the arrow comes down towards this bottom side, Humanoid will be able to dodge it, but Sheo will lock him up with the cease and desist, and Humanoid is battered into the wall and battered to an early grave.
Labrov nearly getting the flash play, but they've been doing a really good job of actually playing at the map and playing better. Here we go.
Where are you going, mate? Adam just flashing in with the Ragnarok, chasing in, and he is CC immune. Adam takes out Noah, and now this tower as well might be next on the menu. Crescent Guard coming out from Razork, the tank from Lebrov, he'll go down. Jun doing a good job of getting that kill, but Ice is going to join the party. Jun left to the Wolves underneath the turret. BDS will get 2 out of it. They'll lose a tower in the top lane, but they could continue to push in if they so desire. Don't really have a minion wave to do so. Oscarinin on his way here, though. Nuke should be able to slide and glide his way away. Oscarinin could look for the E2. Charges forward once again. There is the bird form, the phoenix form, as Oscarinin now under the tower realizes, ooh, not really a trade I want to take any further. The rest of Fnatic on their way, though. Nuke still has the flash. Doesn't have the dash to get away, but flashes into the Emperor's Divide. Tries to put the damage down before he falls. Adam joining in, has that Ragnarok back available, but no Ghost. BDS trying to collapse as the Sun Disc still helps out BDS by claiming out the minions. Jun gonna sacrifice himself for the good of his team, and Sheo and Lebrov will dash across the wall. Now Adam can push this wave in. Razork spots them out with a Scryer's Bloom. Oscarinin trying to run away. Humanoid trying to get his recall up. The Chain of Corruption lands onto Sheo, and now he's a bit isolated from the rest of BDS. Humanoid stopped his back. Razork pushing in mid. Sheo lands the flash Q this time. Double E, but the hook's not going to get you away as Oscarinin falls to ice. It's Oscarinin as well. Love to spam the spells on Udo as Sheo is behind enemy lines, and Jun is here to collapse. LeBron realizes, he's like, okay, mate. Second time in a row we've seen Sheo fall. This one more his fault than the first. And Fnatic once again take out the BDS jungler. He has that TP of obviously Adam not running teleport. No teleport on Oscarinin either, so he's joined up with Fnatic. It's a 5v5 in the mid lane right now. Shockwave on Razork, but he falls short. The hook landing as well as Humanoid is brought back into the midst of BDS. Ice starting to put the damage down. It's all nuke so far. There's the Enchanted Crystal Arrow. Lands only onto Jun. Razork trying to get in, but he's just trying to get out. In fact, as Nuke will take him out. Jun here puts down the Magna Storm, but BDS find 3 as Fnatic once again missed the engage.
Let's see if you can try and fish for someone here as they, again, start to move up. This is so hard for Fnatic.
There's the arrow, lands onto Jun. Sheo going onto the backline as well. Might be an overstep from BDS already, though. Oscarinin has fallen. Sheo able to get out the Magna Sword from Jun. Can Fnatic follow up? A great shockwave lands on 3, but they just don't have the damage as Adam starts to run rampant through the Fnatic backlines. Adam gets 2. The tower as well, a possibility. Instead, they turn their eyes to mid. Nuke will get bot lane inhibitor, and BDS will take the fight. They could look for more. 20 seconds still on Jun. Are they just going to walk these minions in for the win?
Especially when you've got the Void Mites as well. There's no
hook. Noah! He's on a bouncy castle, and it's not a fun party to attend. BDS will take down the Nexus towers, and in convincing fashion, demolish Fnatic and join up with SK and G2 at the top of the table. Jun tries to escape, but there's no escape from BDS today. 3-1 in week 2. The Cassante was taken away, and that means, oh, Oda, you've played one other champion this year.
And you get control on bot. So now Karmine Corp are able to start it, but again, Giant X just poking their heads in, and you don't really have an area to try and reset out of. Karmine Corp have to get over the wall.
Peach jumps onto Seiken. There's the Emperor's Divide. Crescent Guard used as well. Might just be a smite by as they dash into the backline. Upset going in with a Killer Instinct as well, and Cabashot's hit first. Karmine Corp secure the Dragon. Jackie's trying to dash out. Oda on his way as well as his bow has fallen. Cabashot doing a lot of work here on the backline. He all-outs the wrong player as he pulls out Peach. But already, Jackie's has gone down. Peach flashes the wall. Cabashot doing everything he can. And Odo's finally joined the party. He's looking for a bit of a Barney in this bot side river. Flashes towards Seiken, but Seiken flashes away. The Q3 not connecting. Cabashot forced up to the top side, but KC, they only lose 1. They get 1 in response, and they get the Drake. It is Dream Maker, by the way, for Patrick. Didn't go Celestial Opposition, instead deciding he just wants to buff up his teammates, giving them extra damage and giving them some shieldings. The quickness goes in, only lands on Peach. The charm continues, though, as Cabashot has TP'd into the bottom lane. The charm's going to go down as Ignat runs towards the bottom side of the fight. Absolute darkness as Patrick locked up. Upset gets 1, and this is a great fight for Karmine Corp. They've taken out 2, now it's a 4v3. Jackie's dives back in onto the backline, onto Upset, but do they have the damage to take out Targamas? They will. Giant X get 1 in response, and it's another as Bo falls. Now Cabashot and Upset having to find a way back to safety. It wasn't too cold, yes, you're right. It was fine.
It was fierce mild.
Fierce mild, man, as Bo hit, collapsed on. Karmine Corp find a little bit wanting as Bo dives in with the cease and desist, but Ignat should have the damage to take him out. Now Oda is on the chase with the World Ender. Dash away from Seiken, dash in by Cabashot to try and distract Giant X, but the chase continues. Jackie going in, the stopwatch to stop the Emperor's Divide. Upset coming in from the side as well, but Cabashot now rooted up with the last embrace as Giant X continue just to slow and to be a thorn in the side of Karmine Corp. Another kill over to Jackie's. He's on a killing spree now. Start to take these towers down.
Yeah, and even trying to take a Baron isn't really a threat, but on the upside, Karmine Corp have a lot of damage towards this Baron, and Giant X goes put it out.
Has 1 control ward, that's down. Has 1 more ward after this. Karmine Corp get pulled in there. Here's the encore. Karmine Corp want a little bit more of this Baron, though, as Oda dives in, as does Peach. The smite so early as Peach takes it. The smite was in last week, how early it was, as Carmine Corp now have to run away. Bo taken out, the Baron taken under their noses, Seiken may be taken out of the fight as well as he tries to flash away, but the Infernal Chains will pull him back. Cabochard tries to act as a blocker, but all he can do is block with his life. Giant X clean up at the Baron. About the Cassante Peach now, stepping into the midst of Carmine Corp. Targa must look for something and he has to dash out. A battle dance away. The charm on Core lands, and Bo's locked up. Jackie's goes unstoppable. The sweep back with the Emperor's Divide and a Dawning Shadow. Perhaps the shadow starting to fall over Carmine Corp as Jackie's finds another. The Baron now well and truly in Giant X's eyes. Has yet to get that third item though, still only sitting on the Rabadons and the Umbral, and it's an Elder fight. Odoamne looking for the flank. Cabochard and Carmine Corp in the river right now. Targamas has that quickness, has the flash, can look for the engage. Elder down to 12,000. Jackie's and Ignar going round for the flank, but they'll be spotted on that far sight alteration ward. Targamas going to try and body block here. The Crescent Guard out from Peach as he flashes forward. Dawning Shadow out as well. Jackie's with a stopwatch. Bo trying to get away. Seiken doing the same. Cabochard dashing back, but Seiken's already down. Bo's going to fall as well. And Upset has not had any impact in this fight at all. His front line has been destroyed, dismantled in front of his very eyes, and Giant X are looking to chase him down for the kill and for the win. They even TP behind him. Could have looked for the base, but instead they want the ace. Now the TPs rain down as Giant X look to force Carmine Corp to 0-4.
It will be a 0-4 start for the French team. For Giant X, a big win for them and a confident win as they be able to pick up another one in the W column for Giant X.
They took the L out of their name, now they're just Giant W as they take down Carmine Corp.